Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Okay, today I was shopping at the thrift store and I found a brand new candle, Graveyard Fog. I thought I'll take it. It's brand new. It's 3 wicks. It smells kind of like black licorice, but you know, time will tell. As soon as I light it, as soon as I find the lighter. So I guess this would be for Halloween. So I'll just burn it a little tonight because I want to see if it smells like black licorice, and then I will save it for Halloween. This is a nice candle. Today I bought a couple things. One thing I bought was this mohair sweater, and I bought this for Christmas. And I thought, well, you might as well wear it now. If you get grease on it, who cares? Buy another one. And then I bought, oh, this was nuts. I bought a painting. I go, oh, ooh la la, an oceanscape, right? And I got it home and I noticed that the rock in the corner was a snake. And I thought, what is it about these snake? I mean, is it the East County artists? This is a second snake. Oh my gosh, I'll see if I can show it to you guys. This is a huge painting, so I will try to, here's the snake. I don't know if you can, it's a great photo except for the snake. See, here's the head. Oh my gosh, well, the snake, I guess that would be a sea snake. So, okay, so, you know, that kind of ruined my seascape, but it was the artist's interpretation. Okay, so this video is buy 3 meats, $1 portions. So I'm thinking, you know, the price of everything is going up, but you can still get meat for $1 portions. Okay, the milk out here is almost, you know, for a quart is almost $3. So that is another 33% increase. Today I went to get a soda at McDonald's. Ordinarily $1.08 is now $2.14. But it's not a big deal because I can get a refill at 7-Eleven for $1. And I mentioned to you guys the dip is $5 for like a jar. And I thought, well, the thing to do is cut some of this overpriced stuff out. Just, you know, drink tea. Like tonight, I have some mint tea. And I always have leftover tea for iced tea the next day. So the 3 meats that I can still get for $1, there's actually 4. It's chicken. I buy the legs like a rack for $5. Usually about between 13 and 15 legs. So 2 to 3 legs would be $1. Hamburgers. I buy those usually on sale, but even if I was to buy the Walmart brand, I can still get a 1/4 pound for $1. And then good tuna. And you know, if you do have to eat this stuff, if you get the good stuff, when I bought this, it was $1.73, but I think they're up over $2 as it is. So I mentioned to you the toilet paper was up 30%. So from $1.99 to $2.99 doesn't sound too bad, but when you put a 0 behind it times 10, it's $20 as opposed to $30, and you put another 0, it's $200. You know, just a few days ago is now $300. So the 4th meat that I can get is hot dogs. I buy the good ones, and sausages. So last night I made macaroni and cheese. So I had some macaroni and cheese. So tonight I just want to make myself a tasty. So here's the lettuce. I bought this lettuce marked down. So I'm gonna make two lettuce wraps. I'll probably only eat one tonight. So it's pretty hot out here to be wearing a sweater, but you know, I have the air on. So let's see, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I just turned the air on. It stays pretty cool in here. Okay, and then I made 2 cheeseburgers. And I bought the cheese marked down, and I just put the spatula underneath to drain off the grease. And this will be good left over. Okay, yummy. So I have some tomato. I have some thin sliced onion. The regular hamburgers at McDonald's is not too expensive. I think I got a cheeseburger. That again was $3. So, you know, I'm not buying too much stuff at the thrift store because I really don't need anything at this point. So now what's going to make these cheeseburgers really, really good is the homemade pickles I made last night. And so these pickles are going to be really good on the hamburger, in the tuna, and on the hot dogs. I like mustard with sweet pickles. I'm just going to make one. So what I can do is just take some of this brine out and make myself another batch of pickles. Let me give you the recipe in case you didn't see I have pear butter. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to make some. I have a good applesauce bread. Here's the recipe if you want to get it real quick. If you don't have everything, you can just use, you know, you can have onions, cucumbers, salt, and then down here vinegar, watering, sugar, salt, pepper, and sugar. I got the pickling spice at Walmart. I have a couple of good recipes around here, so I'll be showing those to you. You know, pickle recipes. So we'll have some ketchup and we'll have some mustard. So if this was hot dogs, this would be really good too. Uh-oh. This seems like a really good way to wreck my sweater. Oh, I see. I broke the lid. So once again, I'm getting way too much stuff in the house. You know, like a hoarder. Okay, let me show you. These homemade pickles are going to make all the difference. Okay, now, yesterday I got tangerines, a lot of tangerines. I could see the possibility of eating one. And then I have something else nice. At one point, I bought these yogurts with the sprinkles on top, and they taste really good frozen. So I'll probably eat that later on. I wanted to mention this. The reason I bought these peppers is because I want to grow year-round. I really want to get the seeds out of those. so that I can have the Mexican garden year-round would be tomatoes. Depends where you live. If it's really cold, you got to grow this indoors. Tomatoes, onions, squash, and peppers. So I have tons of pepper seeds, and I'm going to buy some big squash, and I'm going to get the seeds. The problem with indoor squash plants is they're huge, but my neighbor grew 3 cherry tomatoes, and they're not too big because the container was kind of small. So the year-round garden would be tomatoes, onions, squash, and peppers. So then what I look for good deals is potatoes, carrots, celery, lettuce. I cut up some celery and some carrots, and then I have some almond butter. And I bought a lot of these before, but I bought 5 more. So celery, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and garlic. I usually use dry onions and garlic. And then I bought a lot of tomatoes, and I can make salsa, tomato sauce, and tomato soup. So if you want to make tomato soup, say to go with your sandwich, you plunge the tomatoes into boiling water until the skin's cracked. Then you take the skin off and you return them back into the water. You know, just barely cover them with water, and then cook them down and slice them with a spatula. You can force them through the screen, but usually I don't. Add oregano and Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, and sugar, and some butter. That's going to give you really good tomato soup. Okay, and then if you add to your weekly, you know, you bake a couple times a week, homemade bread, like 1 time a week homemade bread, 1 time a week fruit bread. Like last week I made raisin bread. This week I'm making pear bread because I made pear butter. And you have butter, milk. Milk is going up. I stockpile powdered milk and evaporated, and then cheese. So this is a lot more substantial lettuce wrap with the cheese on it. So, okay, so, you know, I was watching today the videos on the Ukraine war, the Ukraine and Russian war, and the Ukrainian forces are hanging in there. I don't know how much longer they can last. It's very sad. There's a lot of loss of life. So what I think is going to happen is they're going to have to come to some agreement. And then, you know, what's going to happen is we're all going to be suffering after this war financially. We're going to be, you know, the interest is going to tighten. People aren't going to have as much available credit. And then the other bad thing is the inflation. That's not going anywhere either. And so Europe has been preparing for the winter, and they've been, I heard their storehouses were 75% full. So their energy is inflating. So what I'm doing is I'm watching Europe and going, where next? Another thing is a couple people we know got the COVID again, so I'm wearing my mask. I don't care if I look like a nut. I don't want to get that stuff. And so, okay, so we see how serious the 30% inflation is. So the only thing I can think of to really, to counteract it is to save 20% of your money and slash your expenses by 10%. So that's going to take us back to the point, I mean, fairly close. I do the discount shopping a lot, and you know, everything I possibly can think of. I wanted to mention about this mohair sweater. When I was a kid, I was so happy because I got a pink mohair sweater. Oh, that was just, this sweater was made in China, And I always try to get Chinese clothes because I'm not that small, and you know, the Chinese stuff is always small. So I saw this, and I go, I am just gonna get it, even though the sleeves are a little dated because, you know, the mohair thing. And, you know, red is trending. So, okay, that is it for today. I will see you guys soon. Please like, and the comments have been good. Thank you very much. And God bless you all. Like, comment, and subscribe. God bless you all.